Hey boys, welcome back to some Broncos career season 2, and as you see, it is the grand final, and we have a look at this. The Titans v the Broncos, the top 8. Good lord, a bit of a strange one. I mean, we had a couple of, standard teams like the Storm. Raiders sort of, I guess they're a bit strange as well, making the top 8. A lot of weird ones. The Knights, the Bulldogs, the Titans. But yeah, it's come down to this. I do like the little cinematic for the big games here. It does, I think they did a good job with that sort of stuff. But yeah, the Titans v the Broncos. Who would have thought? I mean, the Titans. I don't know. They're a strange one. Next year, they're actually, a couple of good signings. I mean, Shannon Boyd, I think, is a really good signing. Tyrone Peachy, I think, is pretty solid. The emergence of Brimson, very quality. I think they're building. I don't think they're going to be a grand final team next year, but I think top 8, I think they've got the talent to make the top 8, hopefully. I want to see the Titans do well. I think, the Gold Coast is, they're a little iffy on their sports in general, the Gold Coast, with AFL and the Rugby League, so some success would be nice, but we're having a look here at the team lineups, and whenever they do the lineups, I mean the players' faces always look really good. It does showcase like how good the face scanning is in this game. But here we go, kickoff to the grand final. Like I said, season 2, obviously season 1. If you watch that one, you know why we didn't make the finals, but it was pretty fitting. I actually didn't mind it because it meant. It led up to this season as Pangai Jr. off the scrum. Beautiful stuff. This is fantastic. James Roberts trying to get the pass back in. I shouldn't have thrown it. Just getting too excited. Grand final day. Make a line break off the tap with Pangai Jr. Again, he's having an absolute monster of a game. Tavita. He's probably been a little bit quiet this season, in my opinion, for us on the game. But grand final day, he steps up. What a ball. Darius Boyd. What a try. Honestly, come out on grand final day and we put on some very nice plays. We're just looking solid in attack. The Titans, they are a team we should probably beat. That was fantastic. Pangai Jr. laying the platform, and then Darius Boyd. It was beautiful stuff. Milford taking to the line. A little bit of a step to draw in some plays, and then the ball to Darius Boyd. Absolute beauty. And we're just monstering the Titans here. This one, it gets knocked back, and look at this bullshit right here. I actually thought they were going to scoop it and score because my player wouldn't pick it up, but thankfully we get the knock on, so we get the scrum feed. But the Titans, I don't know, they're still in the sheds. Honestly, they haven't had much final success, so I guess they weren't amped up like they should be, or maybe they were too excited. Pangai again, just is barnstorming, dude. Ridiculous. It looks like I've actually lowered the difficulty, which I haven't. I haven't lowered the difficulty, trust me. I'm playing on the exact same I have been all year. It's just, I don't know. The boys are fired up, and it's good to see. As our last tackle, trying to get the kick in, but unfortunately just the rushing defense off the try line, annoying right there. But like I was touching on, is right here. The Titans with the ball. Branko Lee is going to score. That was terrible defense. I tried to shut it down with Boyd. I just read the wrong line. And I know, I see comments like people saying you can press the L2 or whatever it is to compress the defense and slide it. And I know, I do know that. It's just, I thought he was running in the direction I was just going to whack him, but completely misread it. So after all our dominance early, it's still only 6-all in this game. So yeah, we have to be careful, as right here, look at this. I actually didn't know what happened here. I had to look at the replay because I was very confused. We kicked it off. It looked like it was going dead, and the Titans obviously thought so as well. They just let it go. We're going to slow it down here, get a nice close-up angle, just to double check on this, and it's real tight. It's real tight. I mean, the shape of the footy, I guess you would say that has touched the in goal before the line. The line's a little tricky because it's pretty thick, and like it's not a hard line. It's sort of a bit out, but I guess, yeah, you'd say the ball's down there, so good call. We get super lucky off the kickoff. What can you say? It's been a pretty exciting grand final so far. I mean, the try to them was a little bit silly, just poor defense, but like I was trying to touch on for a while now, it was good. This is obviously going to be our final season with the Broncos, so it was fitting that we made the grand final, and we're obviously aiming to win. That's the main goal of this series. So, I mean, we were like a house on fire. Look at the ball movement of this bit of play and this try to James Roberts. This was beautiful. This was fantastic. I probably passed it one too many times. I don't know why he gives it no try, but I probably passed it one too many times. Matt Gillette was actually through the gap, but, give it off to the speedster Roberts. It was so good. Just the little interchange of passing was outstanding. I don't know what to say. We're going to get a replay of it because, again, when I was playing this, when I did that bit of play, I was very impressed, and I had to look at the replay, and I sort of think, like, the replay system is really good. I actually think watching it, like, live it does it more justice. Like, I was trying to get, like, a good angle for, like, the replay here, but it's a little hard to, I don't know, when you watch it, like, live in full motion, like, it looks better, but the outside, inside, Milford sweeps, and then who was this, McCulloch? McCulloch came from dummy half and, like, wrapped around. It was so beautiful. It was just, look at this, dummy half, onto Lodge, back on the inside to Glenn, to Milford, to McCulloch. It was just so nice. It just so smooth, and that's the reason why this game is still so fun. Like, the passing, I know sometimes the passing feels a bit floaty, but it enables, like, soft hands like that. Because in previous games, the passing was just bullet passes every time. You couldn't really throw, like, nice little soft passes like that for them to run onto. But in this game, it does take some adjusting, obviously, and sometimes the loopy passes can be annoying, but I think generally the passing is pretty good, and I like it. But that try, I can't get over how good it was. It was just so silky. But we go in here with a 12-6 lead. Honestly, we've played some of the best footy we played all year. We probably should be ahead by a bit more, but some silly defensive issues. And right there, Darius Boyd taking off Jared Wallace's head. Thankfully, it's not going to matter if he's suspended, because we're not taking any further part in the Broncos' career. So, that's fine. Everyone get the high shots out early, and we'll be good. But we give the Titans a gift opportunity to hit back once again. It's just been silly play, and there we go. Just on the try line, tough to defend. It was a good ball onto Conrad Hurrell. His hair, just, I don't know what it is, like the afros. Also, Kevin Proctor's hair looks ridiculous, but that's the one thing they struggled with. Like, all the other hairstyles look, perfectly fine. They look good. But like the afros and that sort of stuff, like Conrad Hurrell's and Proctor's, look very, very silly. But it's the only real thing that looks out of place, graphically in this game. Is that was a good ball and a good little offload too. I don't know how we didn't score, but the Titans' defense obviously much more rock solid in this second half than compared to the first. As the kick goes up, bit of a shocker, just a little too deep, and give them the 20 meter tap. So they did miss the conversion, thankfully. It gives us a good chance to hopefully extend the lead to 8 points if we can get another try, or potentially defend it. But that's a good bit of play onto James Roberts, trying to burn them down the sideline. But Michael Gordon. I do miss Kevin Gordon. He was probably one of my favourite players back in the day. Kevin Gordon and David Mead on the wings for the Titans was so good to watch. They were the glory days for the Titans back then, with Matt Rogers in the team and Scotty Prince. They were they had a really good team. That was like their best chance to probably win grand final. Hopefully they get back to that. But yeah, that was a really good team back then. Some quality players, but good kick here actually from I don't know who that was, but that was a really good kick. 2 minutes to go in the game, they get a line dropout, and I'm not gonna lie, I do cheese it a little bit here because I wait for the clock to wind down. I'm like, I can't risk losing in the final seconds, so I mean, I'll play the game how they do in real life and wear the clock down, because they'll probably get, when we kick off here, probably like 1 tackle, potentially 2. So all we have to do is just keep a nice solid line and defend our asses off, and we kick it as far as possible. Goes almost 50 on the fly, and they're going to take the first one here. Get one more play in, potentially, although it's a slow play, the ball. That is going to be the ball game. The grand final goes to the Broncos, goes back to Brisbane, and yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good game. Like, we probably should have won it by more. The Titans, you know, got a couple of, not lucky tries, but probably tries against the run of play, and yeah, some of our attack was just outstanding. We just couldn't, I don't know, a couple of mistakes, and didn't really go on with the job, but, you know, the misconversion, and also we were just probably a little too good for the Titans. There's a trophy right there. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this Broncos season 2. Like I said in a video, I don't know if it was the last video or the video before, but I am starting a new career mode with the Cowboys, which is going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. They got a very good team on the game, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Pangai Jr., a very fitting man of the match. He was outstanding in that first half, especially. But yeah, make sure you guys like, and I will see you in the next one.